Hi, everyone. Sean Gilliam here with Location Real Estate. Welcome to another episode of my podcast, Real Estate on the Front Range. In this episode, I'm going to be taking a look at the March market update. We'll look at all the recent data, compare it month over month as well as year over year, so you can kind of get an idea of how things are trending right now. We'll also take a look at mortgage interest rates, and I'll give you my own personal experience with how the spring market is shaping up. So stay tuned. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Real Estate on the Front Range, my podcast where I cover all things real estate here on the Front Range of Northern Colorado. Join me to get market updates, tips, and information on relevant topics to make sure you are fully informed before you buy and sell your next home. This is Sean Gilliam, your host, and I look forward to you joining me on your favorite podcast for the latest episodes. All right, welcome back. Well, let's go ahead and start with mortgage interest rates. Right now, today, they didn't change for the 30-year fixed rate. It's right at 6.82%. Definitely improvement compared to several weeks ago when we were hovering above 7% for quite a while. As you can take a look at this chart here, here we are at 6.79, 6.82, and then we were up in the sevens for quite a while, all the way back to November. So good to see some improvement there. It's hard to say if things are going to trend lower. There's talk that potentially they could continue to get lower. The forecast, if you remember from a prior episode, indicated that we could range anywhere from 5.75% to 7.25% for the rest of this year. So we'll see what happens. Most forecasters agree we'll probably end up at about 6.5%. So, which is still good. It's definitely an improvement from what it was. You can also take a look here, the 30-year fixed rate at 6.82%. Jump down here to the 30-year FHA is 6.24 and the 30-year VA is 6.25%. So I've said this before, we're no longer in that crazy pandemic market that we had a couple of years ago. VA borrowers as well as FHA borrowers have a better chance of getting their offer accepted in this market, especially with homes that are not moving that quickly. They've been sitting on the market for a month or two. You have more negotiating power and more likely to get your offer accepted. In contrast, during the pandemic, that's when there were cash offers or conventional loans with a lot of money down, those kinds of things that were had less moving parts, so to speak, than say a VA or an FHA. Most of the issue is with the appraiser. If they come in with an FHA and they see peeling paint somewhere, well, that's got to get fixed before they can close. So sometimes there's some of those things that make a normal conventional loan more attractive. But now with the market as it has been for quite a while now, FHA and VA borrowers have a better chance of getting their offer accepted. So something to consider. I should throw in, I know a few local lenders that do a great job of helping you get pre-approved so that you can see how much home you qualify for and what loan product is going to be the best for you. So let me know if you want that information. I'll be glad to send that over to you. All right. Before I get into the data, just to highlight what's been going on in the market. As I mentioned, we've got some pockets where homes are moving more quickly and homes are more desirable, mostly because of the location. And then pair that, if the price is right, people are buying them up. There are some areas along the Front Range here that are highly desirable areas for various reasons, depending on the community. And we're seeing multiple offers with offers coming in over list price. So that's happening in certain areas. But then in other areas, not much is going on, and sellers are willing to offer a concession to pay down interest rates, make repairs, those kinds of things. So it just depends on the location, where you're looking, but you might have a lot more negotiating and purchasing power than you think in this market. So if you're thinking about buying a home, it's at least worth looking into. To talk with a lender, they can give you a basic sense of what you might afford without going the full pre-approval route, just so you can kind of dip your toes in the water and see, if this is something that might be feasible for you. I can talk with you as well and give you an idea of what the market looks like, especially in the areas where you might be interested in buying a home. So that way you have some good information in hand to make the best decision moving forward. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into our year over year stats. So this is February, our most recent data compared to February of 2024. You can see new listings are up 7%. Pending sales are up 7.1%. So there's 257 homes that are under contract right now. Closed sales is down 28% in Boulder County. So there's 152 closed sales for the month of February compared to last year when there was 211. And then the days on market until sale went up significantly, 32.3%. So it's 82 days on the market before a home goes under contract compared to last year at this time when it was 62. Now, it was a little bit different of a market than, if you recall, at the end of 2023, October, interest rates jumped up to 8%. So when we got into our spring market, our February or 2024, and the rates dropped down into the upper and even the mid sixes, people were excited to see that contrast from 8% to the sixes. And so we saw an increase in market activity. So that's why we see a difference, a significant difference in days on market until sale. If we look at our median sales price in Boulder County, it's $765,000. That's down 6.1% from last year. And our average sales price for Boulder County is $1,121,313, and that's up 1.2%, not a major difference. I should point out that Boulder, for this month, the average sales price of a home in Boulder itself, not overall Boulder County, was over $2,260,000. So normally they range a little bit lower than that. So you can just see that on average, people are purchasing more expensive homes there in Boulder. Percent of list price received is 98.1%. That's down 0.5%, not a significant change. And then the inventory of homes for sale is up 28.3% in Boulder County at 598. Last year at this time, there were 466 homes on the market. And then the month supply of inventory is 2.5. That's up 25% from last year when it was at 2%. And this, it's still a seller's market, but it's also, whether or not it's a seller's market or the degree to which it's a seller's market depends on the home you're looking at, the area. Like I said, there are some high demand areas right now and some low demand areas right now. If it's a low demand area, it's behaving more like a balanced market. If it's a high demand area, it's behaving like a strong seller's market. So just be aware of that if you're thinking about getting out there and buying a home. Larimer County, we can see that new listings are at 467. That's up 18.2% compared to last year at this time. Pending sales are at 332. That's exactly what it was last year at this time, so no change. And then the closed sales are up 9.4% at 303. Days on market until sale is up 13.2% at 86. So 86 days on average, a home is on the market before it goes under contract here in Larimer County. And then the days on market until sale last year at this time was 76. Median sales price is up 0.6% at $573,500. And then the average sales price is up 1.6% at $683,109. So not major changes right there with Larimer County. So median and average sales prices are remaining relatively stable year over year. Percent of list price received is 98.8%. That's up 0.2%. Last year it was 98.6%. So that's remaining stable overall. And then the inventory of homes for sale is 870. That's up almost 38% from last year at this time. So much significant increase in inventory compared to last year. And then the month supply of inventory is 2.5, and that's up almost 39% from last year at this time when it was at 1.8. And we'll jump over here to Weld County. New listings in Weld County is at 494. That's down 4.1% compared to last year. Pending sales, 426. That's up 10.6%. And then our closed sales is at 341. That's down 10% from last year. Days on market until sale actually went down. It's at 76, so that's down 5% from last year at this time when it was at 80. Median sales price is $519,900. That's up 4.2%. And the average sales price in Weld County is $580,736, and that's up 3.9%. Percent of list price received is 98.8%, and that's down 0.4% from last year when it was at 99.2%. And then our inventory of homes for sale is at 1,078. That's up 26.2% compared to last year when it was at 854 homes for sale. The month supply of inventory is up 18.2% at 2.6, and that's up compared to last year at this time when it was at 2.2. All right, I want to jump over to our month over month, so you can get an idea. This is InfoSparks from the Iris MLS. And Boulder County is in blue, Larimer County is in red, and Weld County is in yellow. So if we look at the sale price, the average sale price, it's trending upward for Boulder County at 954,000, and Larimer County and Weld County are slightly, you might say that's a sideways change, but slightly down compared to last month. So 573 to 560 for Weld County, 654 to 620 for Larimer County. And then, like I said, for Boulder County, it's slightly trending upward from 888,000 to 954,000. All right. Amount of homes for sale, that is trending up. That's fairly typical for a spring market. As we're getting into the market, we're seeing more and more listings coming on the market. Number of homes under contract. Boulder and Weld County is trending upward rather significantly, whereas Larimer County is trending downward. We'll see what that looks like next month as we're well into our spring market. And then our closed sales, those are trending upward, except for Boulder County. That is down. It was 222 in January and 231. So slight change overall, but nothing significant. But we're seeing here in Larimer and Weld counties, there's a significant increase in closed sales month over month. Days on market until sale, that's starting to trend downward. And I suspect that will increase as we see March's data and April's data, which is typical of a spring market. Homes will be selling faster because buyer demand is greater. There's more buyers on the market. Spring is just a time of year people like to buy. So, and then if we look at our month supply of inventory, that's slightly increasing. And so, like I said, we'll see what happens. That might start to trend downward more so for Boulder and Larimer counties as we get into the spring market. So that is what is happening in Boulder, Larimer, and Weld counties. If you have questions about your local market, especially if you're looking to sell or there's a particular area that you want to buy in, you want to see what the market is looking like, feel free to get in touch. You can reach me here at 970-313-6706. I'd be glad to talk with you and see, based on the information, what's in your best interest right now. Should you buy or sell a home? I would say in a spring market, it's always best to consider selling your home at this point. So feel free to get in touch, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.